It is the middle of January. The transfer window has officially opened. We've moved a couple players on, and I finally found the secret to beating my opponent in the FA Cup third round. My name's FM19, and this is the Palace March, episode 57. And that secret is to play the game offline. I know if I'd played this FA Cup third round game against West Brom as a live comm, they would have beaten me. The past evidence says that's what's going to happen. What I wasn't expecting was Southampton to beat us after we beat Chelsea. We were away, and they shut us out 2-0. We just did not have a very good game. Gubbles was on a 6-5, Ricci on a 6-4, Mayoral on a 6-4. And they had a lot of players that were in the positive. Their defense, especially, was really, really good. Kaderabek, I don't know his first name, so I can't say his first name, had a Player of the Match award. He was just all over the place, broke up a lot of defensive moves. David Selke had a brace of goals 4 minutes apart. We had our chances. We had 14 shots, 4 on target to their 15 and 7, but it just wasn't to be. We turned around, though, and beat Stoke, who are a mid-table team. Granted, the lower mid-table, but they're still a decent team. 1-0. Borja Mayoral, a 29th minute penalty kick to see us through. We had our chances as well. 17 shots, 7 on target to Stoke's 4-2. Butland was just really good between the sticks. He saved a couple of balls that probably should have gone in. Hong Kwang Sung came on for all of 9 minutes and really didn't contribute much. He's had 2 goals in 8 appearances, 10 off the bench, and 1 Player of the Match award for them since moving on to Stoke. I don't know that he's going to regret that move, but he's not getting the playing time I thought he would, or he probably thought he would. We were then away at Sheffield United, and we absolutely stomped them, but they are a team in a relegation battle, and I expected a result something like this. They had 8 shots, 2 on target. We had 21 shots, 8 on target. Ricci with a 19th minute goal, Mayoral a 42nd minute goal, Gubbles a brace of goals in the 66th and 78th minutes, Benacer an 88th minute goal, Tavernier had a 31st minute goal that broke up the clean sheet, which, I'm a little upset by, but that's just quibbling on my part. Everybody had a solid game, except Daniel Amarty, who for some reason was on a 6-6. Gubbles a Player of the Match award performance, which was well-deserved, but frankly it could have gone to Mayoral as well, and honestly, part of me says it should have gone to Mayoral. He had more assists. We were then away at Middlesbrough. This was almost an entirely fully rotated side because we played this game just 3 days after the last one. Edison, a hat trick's worth of goals. 53rd, 78th, and 92nd minute. Gubbles a 76th minute goal coming on as a super sub. Zach Venner had a 24th minute goal to get Middlesbrough off the mark. Jared Bowen, he of Loki Doki's Stanley Accrington save fame, had an 82nd minute goal. It was nice to see. In some ways, it's like I kind of almost sort of know him. But Nketiah had a solid performance. For a guy brought on to be a capable substitute, this was a game in that he was a more than capable substitute. As you can see, Neka and Ricci were about the only 2 full-time starters in this game. And everyone else turned in a very solid performance. Manning had kind of an off game, but it was easy to bring Gubbles on for him to get him at least a half's worth of rest in addition to the other rest he got during the week. We were just very, very good in front of the goal. 17 shots, 13 on target. Middlesbrough was 17-9. They had their chances. They couldn't put them together, and Edison Nketiah would not be denied this game. Then comes our FA Cup third round game. And I originally was going to live com this, but we've got Man City today, and they are top of the Premier League. It's a top of the table clash. I will show you that here in just a second. But first, we shut West Brom out. Sandro Tonali a brace of goals. Jacopo Ricci a 64th minute goal. Tonali was just absolutely fabulous this game, and Ricci was as well. And so was Mepham. Mepham's really turned it on since becoming the full-time starter. West Brom had their chances. They're a championship team, but they couldn't put it across the goal line. A Ruggiero sighting was nice to see. It's interesting how many players that have played for Crystal Palace in the past have started popping up now. He's a part-time starter for West Brom. I'm not going to say this was a trap game for us, but something tells me if I'd played this game as a live comp, they would have beaten us. We had 20 shots, 6 on target to their 7-3. Despite their slight possession advantage, they just couldn't put anything together. The defense was absolutely on it this game. And that leaves us third in the league. 4 points behind Man United, 2 points behind Man City, 6 points ahead of Liverpool and Arsenal. It's turning into a 3-team race for first place, I believe. There's a good chance Liverpool or Arsenal could sneak up into the race as well. But that would mean one of us three would have to fall off by a large margin. I'd nominate us. The eagle-eyed amongst you will notice that we are playing Shakhtar in the Europa League knockout rounds. We have made some transfer moves as well. On the outs, Tyrone Mings left to Leeds United for $2.5 million. He was unhappy. He was not getting any playing time. And I told him I'd start him in Cups. I gave him a couple of starts. He was absolutely horrible. I moved him on for $2.5 million. For a player who came in on a free, I am quite okay with that. Boubacar Kamara went to Monaco. $13 million up front, going to $16.5 million. We lose a little bit of money on him, but the money I sold Mings for makes up for that. I've talked about it in the past. I lost faith and confidence in him. I put him out there for his asking price. A few teams came back. Monaco initially came in for $11.5 million, and I renegotiated them up to the $16.5 million. A lot of that is appearance-based, both in Ligue 1 and international, because he's on their international teams. I don't know. Something tells me this is the right move. Part of me is still questioning it, but I think it was time to move him on. And I'm okay moving him on because we picked up Manuel Ferraz from Celtic for $9.5 million, going up to $11.5 million. 2.5-star current ability, 4.5-star potential ability, really good physicals already. His mentals are very nice. I love the 16 positioning. The 15 teamwork, 14 work rate, 15 decision making, 15 bravery, 13 determination are all nice. Technically, he could be better, but he's a defensive center back. So things like crossing and dribbling and free kick taking and the like, I'm not too worried about. What I do like are the 12 heading, the 13 marking, and the 12 tackling. And he is a solid central defender. He's going to come in and replace Kamara right away. He is in the rotation. That plan has kind of fallen by the wayside at the moment because Chris Mepham's out 4 to 6 weeks with damaged knee cartilage. So the initial plan was Mepham and Bosankic were going to be my primary starters. Raul and Ferraz were going to be the primary backups, and they were going to be the starters in teams that I needed a rotated side on. So as it stands now, Bosankic is still a starter. Raul and Ferraz are probably going to be switching out every other game for the foreseeable future until Mepham comes back, and we'll have to see what Mepham looks like when he gets back. Everton came in and made an offer for him. He told me he didn't want to talk to them, so I denied that transfer offer, and everybody was happy. So I am going to double check the best 11 and the reserves, and we will come back with the game against Man City in just a bit. But we are home against Man City today, and this is the team we are starting. Netka in goal, Kirby, Ferraz, Bosankic, and Sablik is the defensive back 4. Luis, Tonali, and Fagner is the midfield 3. Gubbles, Ricci, and Mayoral up top as the strikers. Switching a couple things around the midline. Luis goes in as a Mazzala. Fagner goes in as the box-to-box midfielder. I've been training him out in a while. I realized I haven't been playing him there, so he hasn't gotten appreciably better at the position. I've switched Gubbles and Ricci as well. I think Gubbles does better at the advanced forward position, and I'm training Ricci as a complete forward, so this helps with that. The size of the box isn't too bad. Ferraz up to Tonali. Back to Netka. Long pass towards Ricci. Knocked down. Kirby's got it. Up to Gubbles. Over to Tonali. Over to Kirby, who's all alone on the left. He crosses it in, and is Ricci fouled? He is. Stones pushed him. Mayoral with a penalty kick. Oh, and he blows it by Edison. No, that's not Edison. That is... Who is that? That is Edison. Oh, good grief. And another patented football manager dive 5 feet while landing in the same position you took off from. Motion cap. Tonali off the corner kick. Oh, and it goes just to the right. Maybe Edison got a hand on it and pushed it. De Bruyne kept a corner kick in. Oh, ball bounces back and forth. Sergej took a shot. Another City player took a shot, and it goes out of bounds for the corner kick again. Tonali knocks it away, but it goes back out to De Bruyne, who lets it go out of bounds. That's interesting. Calabria on the throw into Jesus. Back to Calabria. Bosankic knocks it away. Sablik kind of heads it away, but ends up with De Bruyne, and Paulino skies it over the crossbar. Neka out to Sablik. Over to Fagner. Oh, Sergej just possesses him. Fabio. Over to Jesus, alone on the right. Crosses it in, knocked away by Faraz. Tonali heads it up. Calabria is there. To Dybala. Out to Mendy. Back across to Calabria, top of the box to Fabio, and he blows it by Neka. What a shot. That was a solid piece of ball movement and shooting. Not quite sure about the color combination of the uniforms, though. It makes a fashion statement. I think it says I dress in the dark myself, but... And that is halftime. We are all square at 1-1. 6 shots, 3 on target for us. 11 shots, 4 on target for City. Second half is going to be interesting. Gubbles. Back up to Kirby. Back out to Gubbles. Drives forward, and he blows it by Edison. What the heck was City doing there? He was literally unopposed for at least 20 yards. Sends it back to Kirby. City player comes out. Gubbles is there. Nobody covering him. And just 2 touches with the left peg, and he blows it by Edison. That was well done. Coming up on 60 minutes. So Kirby's going to come off, and Santelis is going to come on. Tonali's going to come off, and Jeftik is going to come on. Jeftik, it switches every other game, I know. Part of me doesn't want to take Sandro off, but he's at that point during the year where the fixture congestion has caught up to him, and he's going to start needing rest every once in a while. Gubbles, nice first touch. Oh, and he had his chance, but he skied it. Hit the ball too hard. Edison, up to Mendy. Over to Paulino. To Fabio. Oh, Neka with a nice save. De Bruyne. That was a hell of a curving kick. Almost Beckham-esque. If the goal was about 15 yards wider than it actually is, that would have gone in. Sergej to Dybala. Out to De Bruyne, top the box. Oh, and he got even. I shouldn't have made that remark about the goal being longer. I think the last 15 minutes of the game, we're going to go to the attack here. See if we can't surprise him on the back end. Faraz just picked up a knock. Damaged foot. Well, he's still playing, so it can't be that bad. Fagner. Up to Sablik. Crosses it in, knocked away. Sablik runs it down to Jeftik. Over to Fagner. Over to Santelis. In the box. Back out to Luis. Over to Santelis. Come on, guys. Jeftik. Top of the box. Bounces it off a Man City player. De Bruyne sends it up to Dybala. And it's knocked away. Marquinhos. Mayoral. Oh, man. We had our chances. Well, a 2-2 draw doesn't help us, but it doesn't hurt us for sure. We're still 3 points behind. Oh no, it hurt City because United won, and now they are a point ahead. And it's definitely a 3-team race now. Liverpool is still at 44 points. We're 7 points ahead of them. It's possible. I don't see it happening, but it's definitely possible. Faraz is out 3 to 4 weeks. Okay. I think next is going to be a Shakhtar double live comp. We'll get the Europa League first knockout round out of the way. I haven't looked at Shakhtar. I don't believe I have them loaded. They're a good team. That's readily apparent. We got Mignolet in goal. Okay, that's the one name I do recognize. Could be a tough game for us. Almost as tough, if not tougher, than this Man City one. I shouldn't have made that De Bruyne comment. He obviously heard me and decided to get his revenge. A draw is not bad, though. It was a solid performance. We should have gotten more out of it. At the end there, I don't know what the guys were doing. We had the wrong players with the ball trying to attack. We'll have to figure that out. Got Huddersfield in the FA Cup 4th round. I'm going to play that offline, see if my theory holds true. If we win, it holds true. But yeah, the Shakhtar Double Life Com is definitely coming up next. If you liked what you've seen and heard, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more content. Questions, criticisms, comments, leave those down below. I'll answer them as fast as I can. My name's FM19.